Hello everyone, my name is Catherine and this is Ellie Web Dev. Ellie Web Dev is short for Elementor Website Development. This channel is dedicated to beginners and intermediates of the Elementor page builder for WordPress. And today's topic is about the Chrome colored tabs. What you say? Chrome has colored tabs? Well, yes, they do. And using these colored tabs, you can make yourself more productive in building your websites. So here I am back in the dashboard of WordPress, and I've got only one tab open and running right now, which is the dashboard. And by using these colored tabs, we can organize and separate our pages and our media library, our posts, our templates, whatever it is you want to colorize and separate. Chrome's colored tabs have got you covered. So let me give you a demonstration of how to use these colored tabs. So for example, let's go to Pages. And there comes a little bit of muscle memory. When I hover over all pages, I'm not just going to regularly click on all pages. I'm going to right click. And when I right click on all pages, I have Open in New Tab. Open in New Tab is going to be your friend, so please learn to right click on links and Open in New Tab, because that is what's going to help us out in this situation. So I am going to open in a new tab all pages. And here it is, all pages. If I right click on this tab, there are a bunch of features in this right clicked menu. And one of them is add tab to new group. And that's what we want to do. And so I will regularly click on add tab to new group. And at first you're given this name this group. I don't normally use this. Why? Because if I chose to name this pages, notice what happened up here. I have this little flag, if you will, posted on top of the tab. And if you noticed, this tab got bigger. It got wider. And so in real estate of your tabs, we don't want them to get bigger. We want them to be probably as small as we can. So I usually skip this name the group. And what I do is I have already decided to put pages as blue. So if I click on blue, I know that all of my pages tabs are going to be blue. So if I switch to this pages tab, I can get to my pages. Let's say, for example, I wanted to get to my home page, and I also wanted to add it to this group. Now, notice that I am on the Pages tab. It is open and it is active and it is blue. So if I decide to come over and right click on Edit with Elementor and choose Open Link in New Tab, notice that the home page of the Pages page, repeat myself, the blue corresponds to the home page as well. That is because we already are on a blue tab of pages, and now home just is automatically introduced into that tabbed group. So I can come to the home page and I can add parts and features and widgets to that page if I want to. Let's say, for example, I go back to my dashboard. I don't have to be at the dashboard because we've learned our new system of right-clicking on things. If I decide that I need to open a tab with all of the media library there, because I'm going to, through a period of time, drag and drop images into the library, if I right-click, choose Open Link in New Tab, notice that it is now blue with the home page and the pages. Why? Because Pages was the open and active tab and it was colorized blue. So how do we get rid of the blue when we want to make it another color? Well, no worries. There's two ways to do it. We can right click and add tab to new group, or the one I like to do, which does not include any clicking, well, it does, but it's just click, hold, and drag. That's all I did was click, hold, and drag it away from the blue group. If I wanted to add it back to the blue group, I will click, hold, and pull it into the group, and notice that now it is blue. But I'm going to pull it away and I'm going to recolorize it a different color. If I right click on it, choose Add Tab to Group, and say New Group, then I get all these other colors. Now I personally choose green. And so I know that my media library is now green. If I need to jump to any page, I can visually see that my pages are blue, and I can get back to the dashboard. So that gives you an example of how to use the colored tabs in Chrome.